Hi guys, this is Cindy Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm doing a upload here, and this is basically dealing with the scenario that is uh the so cover up of what is going on in the Peru, and I want to really reanimate on this because, again, there was a video that I stated. I put it on TikTok, Facebook, even that my Samarian queens are here now. They're going to be taking on bodies and as well as spirit. So they are actually walking the earth, regardless whether it be in the spirit world or bodies. And I told you guys that they were coming to destroy anything that is not authentic. Um, they killed off the illusion, and now they're killing off anything that was basically made in a clone energy that was against the universal law. And now they are giving killing. They've already given karma. This is your Christ energy. Samarian Queens here. This is the Son of Christ. They are coming in the Sun energy. Okay, they are taking on bodies now. So they're dealing with Peru. People are stating that these are aliens. They are not aliens. We are the aliens. We are the aliens here in this avatar. My avatar is alien to them. The only thing they know who I am is through my source energy that flows through my consciousness, and they also see that my soul is up into the spirit world producing this avatar through my consciousness. Okay, no chakras even along the spine. So this is, they know that I am true source. I am a part of this energy here, and anyone who is like me, they are the ones that these divine source queens here, Samarian queens, really recognize. Now, again, I told you that they are coming to destroy anything that's not authentic and anyone who is vibing low. Okay, and they can tell that through just the avatar, the chakras that's been open. It's just a bit mess. If your third eye is not open, it's smudged. You have the mark of the beast on your forehead. You again are not saved from these divine source feminines who are the Sun Christ energy Samarians. Now understand, they went to Peru first, and I am like burning up. This has been sighted in Peru first. Now I posted this video back in July 4th. I'm told that in Peru, there has been what they are calling alien attacks since July the 11th. These are not aliens. These are my Samarian queens. You cannot kill them, okay? You cannot destroy them, but they're going to destroy anyone and anything who is not a source. Now, my Samarian queens, now put this on Facebook, put it on TikTok, but they're not going to let you guys see it. They are going to go to places that has the artifacts first. And I want everyone anyone who holds Samarian artifacts to give them up. Put them in a place that you know that they're going to take these artifacts. Take their artifacts back that so many of men on this earth took, and a lot of them sold and got good money for. Okay, now it doesn't mean that you are going to be unscathed by giving my divine feminine sunlight energy. These divine feminines are queens coming from the universe here. Okay, these are your gods. They are very powerful. We talked about this on my video. Now, doesn't matter. They are coming here to destroy everything, even animals. Talked about that because they are cloned, GMO'd, as well as a lot of your human beings are. Now, again, and I told you, by the end of 2030, there will not be human life as we are seeing it as. And I'm saying this definitely, it's not going to be that many people on the earth. and 2030, period. Understand, again, these divine feminine energy are coming with their face covered. They're hovering over. They're 7 feet tall, which is very small compared to the way these are giants, and I talked about that. These divine feminines are giants. Everything on this earth was huge and giants. Okay, so for them to come in 7 foot tall, it's like being in an ant avatar, but they did the best they could to make themselves as small as they could. You cannot kill this energy. They are your gods. Buddhists is not gonna. None of man-made devices is going to harm these divine feminists. They're going to destroy you. And it's even been said that a 15-year-old girl also almost died, got her head cut off by my divine feminist Samarian energy source. I'm going to tell you right now again, and I told you that children does not matter, because if this is, and I'm pretty sure it's a karmic energy, it's a karmic feminine, a karmic teen here. They don't know her. They see her as a threat because she is not source. And that's all it is. Anything. They are not seeing anything but source. That's all it is. My Samarian queens are coming back for their world that was stolen from them, from reptilians and greys, those demonic aliens who are now deceased. And the only way that these demonic aliens here, they are aliens. They were aliens because this was not their world. My Samarian queens was the only one who could destroy those beings. And they did a good job of it. Now, as I said before, divine source, my divine feminist queens and a Samarian energy coming from the sun, from the divine universe, they have this world now. This is a world, period. This is no longer man's world. This is why the sun wants to be blocked. This is why they, China wants to go on the moon and get the moon start working, because illusion is off. Now, there are fake news going on now that they're telling people that these were miners that were supposed to be the aliens attacking, but it ended up being miners trying to steal the gold in the mines. It is not true. And when I went into the reading, this is the first thing. I had a lot of things that pulled out of this energy, but I just basically kept this I just kept these small cards here because I wanted you guys to see that they're trying to con you. This is man here. This is men who sat side by side with their demonic gods who were the aliens, the reptilians, and the greys here. They're trying to now smooth things over and try to quickly make you think that it was something else. They're trying to fool you to justify the situation of what has happened now that they see that my divine Samarian queens are here and they are attacking any and everyone that is not a source. They know that my divine feminist of Christ energy is here now, but they want to smooth things over and make you believe some other foolery, as I just told you. But guess what? I got Two of Swords reversed and a Knight of Wands reversed. It's not going to happen. They cannot pull mind games or anyone else anymore. They cannot give them conflicting of emotions, conflicting of thinking. Well, maybe that is true. No, they cannot. Why? Because the Ace of Swords as a challenge is telling you that it's going to be hard for these fools of politicians, man who wanted to win this game, to get this back in the gaming world again, which is not, because my divine source energy, as you can see, my Samarian queens is on the earth now. They cannot smooth that shit over. They cannot pull illusion. It's going to be hard for them to get out of this new world order energy source of clarity now. These guys cannot make anyone see the shit that they want them to believe anymore. They cannot do it. And it is hurting men big time. It's crushing them big time. It's destroying the world big time, you guys. This is what I'm seeing here. They want to fool you and have you believe some dumb shit, but it's no longer. Now, understand, that old world game for many eons, through the moons and the pyramids, allowed my divine feminine or star-like energy to be used for the masses to keep them in illusion. That was our power. The empaths. That was our power. That these demonic people, men, aliens even, were using our power. My star energy, my empath energy. This is what they were doing. And by them putting that matrix around the globe, it kept recycling lives, not letting anyone out and not let anyone in, which is you going out into the universe. You are going to be in your element, in your divine source energy. My divine feminines, who were empaths, who were star energy, they did not want you to do that. They also did not want Samarian queens to come in. Now, my Samarian Christ energy, they're going to kill you. I ain't going to lie to you. They are going to demolish any and everything that is not a source. Period. If you're scared, be scared. Because this is what that is now. My Samarian queens are not going away. They're going to amp up. And then last time I saw that they were going into Brazil. I'm going to see what's going to happen here in the US of A. Because it's going to be a little something special for the US of A. And I'm going to tell you that right now. These are not aliens. These are the Christ energy that has now claimed the world. This is what your Bible talked about in Christianity. But the funniest thing is that no one can be smooth out of this clarity anymore. Man, their gods wanted illusion. They wanted illusion. They wanted to keep you in the thick of that illusion. Now, these men are being, that illusion that they try to put on, or that they put on the earth for so many lifetimes ago, has now reversed back to them, and it's making them look crazy. People are now going to see these guys as crazy. What the heck is like their whole reputation and politicians' reputation is going to look like they should be in a loony bin. Now, let's look at witchcraft. When you have done so much black magic and energetic work, anyone, please tell me that this is not true, because I know this for myself. Even in the game, when the game was running, and man was running that game, I'm telling you right now, I know firsthand that when you have been doing so much energetic work, black magic, after a while, it is going to repel back to you, and you're going to look crazy. You're going to look crazy. You think about the Craft. If anybody ever seen the Craft in that movie, and how that young lady went to the asylum. She went into a loony bin because she did all that black magic. Now understand that when any dark person, any dark being is doing witchcraft, black magic, they have to have a prime source to pull that energy from. They have to have that prime source. And that prime source is always going to be a divine source feminine. Has to be around them. My grandmother basically lost herself. 4 years before she died. My grandfather died first, and she lived 4 years. This woman could not talk for 4 years after that. Her source was my grandfather. When my grandfather passed away, she was no more good. She was pulling energy from him, now that I see, to keep her energy work going. My father, again, he lived lavishly until me, myself, pulled my energy. I was his source. I was his source of light, good light, and I had to pour my light. As soon as I pulled myself back from him, he failed miserably. He lost his mind. He lost his mind. So when you look at that, when that source, this is why divine source did not want my divine feminines of impacted starlight energy to remain in anyone's energy that was not a source. And you were to use your intuition, third eye, to know that. You were to pull yourself away from them. This is the only way you're going to do it, is to remove yourself, that avatar and your energy away from that person. You were to do that so that the work that they were doing in iniquity will come back and reverse back to them. And that way it will put them in a regret hell reality. This is the only way it was to be done that way. Because you were source of energy for that demonic cycle that they were doing when it goes to witchcraft. Now, the source that old world was using, old gaming world, was the star energy. Okay, now, when divine source cracked open that code to the matrix in 2018, divine source energy came creeping in, and it literally killed the majority of those alien beings, reptilians, in the grades. The grades first, though, because these were your higher up. The grades were your Illuminati, and they stayed in the upper atmosphere dealing with the moon. They got hit first. They got killed and demolished first. My reptilians were left to fend for themselves, which they cannot. They had to have the great alien beings to assist them. They had to have them. They were enlightenment to them. They needed to work together. This is where you get your toxic relationship from. Yin and your yang. That was your yin and your yang. Demonic yin and yang. And of course, this were your gods here. So the reptilian was left to fend for themselves, and they died miserably underground because they could not take the atmosphere of not being able to have that energy recycled. True divine source energy, reptilians cannot live in. It's too much for them to live in a true divine source energy. So when that atmosphere came creeping in, they were done. My graves tried to escape, they could not. Now, divine source Samarian energy has alerted every game, every planet, to be aware of any of these entities that's trying to come into their world. And let me tell you, these guys could not go to any games. They literally were killed where they stood. Because they can only reach so far in dimensions in this real ways. They can't even reach no further than the fifth dimension mindset. This is why it was for us to go in a higher vibration. To move this earth into a higher vibration. So no entity can ever come up to touch you. Now, the magnetic core, the Earth's magnetic core, allowed these reptilians not to go up into past the fourth dimension mindset. This is why anyone who's in a lower vibration cannot move, because that magnetic core, they are so grounded to Earth that that magnetic core and the Earth's core is actually binding them to the earth. So their soul is binded. Their chakras has binded themselves to that fourth dimension mindset, and they cannot go any further. This is why the fourth dimension mindset can never move up, ever. They're in here, period. I do see the fifth dimension mindset, but the fifth dimension mindset, again, can get residual of that magnetic core from the fourth dimension mindset. Now, anyone who's in religion, though, even you are also, again, as I told you, being aware of the foolery that those demonic men that were side by side with those alien beings that was your gods. Even you guys are seeing that these men, these demonic politicians are trying to fool you here. That you know what you know and you saw what you saw. Again, even when you are a karmic soul, you are still going to be aware. You just can't move away from the bullshit. That's why it's even worse for you guys. You're still going to be aware, but you can't move off of the bullshit. I don't even know what's worse. It's like you see a wave coming towards you, huge wave, and you can't, swim. Of course, when you're talking about a huge 20-feet wave, is what I'm looking at here. 20-feet wave coming towards you. You know it's going to kill you because that's weight of water pressure. It's going to feel like knives when it presses against your body. It's going to crush your lungs immediately. This is what we're in now, you guys. Even when you see a 20-foot wave coming to you, you can't move. And you're done. So this is what anyone, period. Whether you're karmic, whether you are in a lower vibration, you can't move out of that. You are seeing a huge 20-foot wave come to you and you cannot move. This is how hell's going to be. So you're going to be aware of the foolery. You're going to be aware of the huge nightmares, as I told you, you guys coming to you, and you're not going to be able to run away from it, dismiss it, pray on it, to please let it go away. Please, it's not going to go away. It's just going to get worse. So I behoove anyone to pray. This is what we're in. So anyone who did any type of witchcraft, let this be a lesson to you, because I'm pretty sure it has come to a theater near you, that now you're going to be deemed crazy because you have been manipulating people in their mindset for so long. It's being reversed back to you now that you are going to be deemed crazy because you want so hard for people to believe dumb shit that you were putting up in the past, and delusions off. You want people to forget again and be illusion. They cannot, because no more mass destruction dealing with mind games and manipulation and witchcraft is upon this earth anymore, because we are now in the new world order, and my divine source has it, period. Be scared. And I stated this before. Be scared. Because my divine feminines, who are Christ energy, who's the yin and the yang within themselves, who's balanced within themselves, they are literally balance of things. Period. They're coming in and they're destroying you. They're going to give you everything that you never thought that you would ever see. But they're going to kill all. Anyone who's in a lower ride and who are cloned. Who are comments. Anything that's not authentic. So this is where we are at. Let me see real quick if I can see what is really going to happen with the U.S. of A. How is this going to affect the U.S.? So let's see. Spirit, thank you. I'm going to really, let me split these cards up real quick because this needs to be said real fast, and I'm going to leave it at that. Spirit, show me how is this going to affect the U.S. of A. Fear already. I got there's fear coming. There's fear coming. But at the end of the day, yeah, these guys are being constricted. Mm-mm-mm. Wow. They're not going to be able to move. Let's give me a jump card on that spirit. They're coming. Um, I see men trying to take action, but at the end of the day, these guys are being deemed ill, as I said before. And I see women that's really trying to be grounded, but are getting hurt here. Okay. Um. Oh my goodness. Uh. There's fear here, but that cannot be removed. Okay, trapped in fear. It's the same thing. As I said before, with the moon, the eight of swords, the ace of swords, I got seven of wands reversed. There's no protection. These guys are trapped in fear, and it's like they're going to probably realize that they're trapped in fear. Um, some may try to. This is poverty, though. This is dealing with money, no protection when it comes to money. Um, I still see men trying to take action. I did get that in the reading that they're not going to try. They're trying to not give up. But these guys are ill, or they will be deemed ill here. And I see women of feminine energy that is very earthly and grounded. You guys is grounded through your chakras. It's like your chakras is going to keep you grounded. Let's see what that's about. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles spirit. Any feminine who is this is a feminine who basically is able to move, definitely to move into calmer waters here, and to be successful. She can change. It's like divine spirit is definitely giving her a gift to leave this energy here. But I don't even know. Let's step back. Any divine feminine who's really grounded to this earthly game, you guys are trapped by your chakras. You can't see. You can't get up. Divine spirits is giving you a chance to clarify the 10 of swords spirit. They're giving you a chance to. And I see regret again. The sun, yeah, they're giving you a chance. They're making it clear to you. This is probably, you need to take this chance. The Emperor, the Lovers, reverse, the Fool, reverse, and the Seven of Swords. You guys may be aware or will become aware that this world's game was deceitful. and there was no such thing as the man that you chose as being divine source energy. You feel as though I do see that you guys are going to strategize when it comes to this that the way that the world had love. You know that it's not true. So I do see you guys very much being very aware of your hurt betrayal. So there are feminists who are definitely going to, given the option. Let's see, spirit. But I see a man here that's very much trapped in trying to take action, but it's like he's mentally ill. Clarify this King of Wands, spirit. Page of Wands, very insecure. Yeah, this guy may not be able to speak either, and also not able to take any more actions anymore. Because I definitely see this man is ill. Again, like I told you, remember I told you guys that it's like men are going to, a lot of these guys are going to be going into like a childlike energy. They're trapped in their own illusion. That's what that is. Oh, right. That's what that is. They're trapped in their own illusion. I'm always getting my charger. It's always, let's see. Let me see if I can get this, you guys, before it cuts off. Hopefully I can get it. Let me see, because I got two chargers. I need to take this one out. Because that was for an old computer that I no longer have. Yeah, but yeah, so I'm seeing that men, as I said before, they're going to be trapped in their own illusion. I do see that there are feminists who are of source, the divine source feminine, who got trapped, you guys, waiting on this game of love. It wasn't true love, it was fake love. It looks as though she will be able to become aware of that and know that it was all dumb shit. I do see that, definitely. But I see men trapped. This is coming for the U.S. I do see women, I do see that men of a lower energy is trapped in their own illusion and they're not able to get out. So my divine feminine of starlight energy, you're going to feel this betrayal, you're going to realize it, you're going to understand it, you're going to have to move past it. It's probably going to hurt you, but I do see you definitely becoming aware and being enlightenment and with that and leaving that out in the cold. I do see that you are definitely doing that. So that's good. That is very good. This is so my feminine energy is going to be aware of something here, dealing with, and this is my divine feminines who are in the starlight empathic light. I'm so glad that my divine feminines are going to get that together. This is only in the U.S. that I'm seeing. I'm not seeing this around the world. I can't see if that's going to happen around the world, around the globe. I'm only seeing this in the U.S. at this time. Spirit, will this be accomplished around the world with all the divine feminines of starlight energy? Will they all be in this energy, spirit? Thank you. I got the Ace of Pentacles. And it's going to be, nope, it's not for everybody. Wow. It's going to be hard for them to really get out of that regret energy and that guilt. And again, I told you, when you're in those lower energies, guilt, regret, you are going to be grounded, you see, grounded in that earthbound. And this is what the Ace of Pentacles is for. A lot of these guys really have trapped themselves emotionally, though. emotionally. They did not really get out of that karmic energy that they were in when it came to their emotions, which is causing them to be in a lot of distractions here and not taking a true path, a true journey of what they came here to get. I'm surprised at that with the U.S., to be honest. With my feminine energy, I am. But you do have to realize that a lot of when you're talking about other ethnic backgrounds in other countries, they don't really, they were basically breed to be submissive to the masculine energy. So that's what that is, to be honest. But I'm seeing in the U.S. that is happening. Before I leave and say goodnight here, again, another thing that I'm also seeing as well, and I stated this before a while back, of how the ancestors of my black community here, my African American community, all the ancestors are coming back to assist them, especially my youth, my young men, young black women, to rewrite the story and win the battle of slavery in the past. And I'm seeing that very much so now, very much so. And it's going to really bring fear to the Caucasian man. Now, understand, my Caucasian people, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. The energy that we're in now is going to hurt you more. You're going to feel more fear, more than the actual ethnic background. I'll tell you that right now, because you not only have my true divine source energy, which is my queen energy, coming against you. I ain't gonna lie, Caucasians, you were cloned more than the actual ethnic background. You have more karmic clone energy in you than any other ethnic background. And that's fear within itself. And you have the ancestors of so many Jews and people of color on your back, and you're going to be tormented not only in the natural world but in the spirit world too. This is honestly a warning to my Caucasian friends. And I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to put this on the title. Because you guys, everything that happened on this whole globe, it literally ricocheted to where you, the white man, is to blame for everything here. Because that is what your gods wanted to put you guys in a superior energy. They didn't like the color. They didn't like the melanin skin color. They didn't. And then you got all the other ethnic backgrounds. You got even your Chinese. I mean, I have to look into their energy because I'm getting to where they're not fully sourced either. That's why U.S. and China goes together. Just saying. Oh, I'm very protected. You see the energy source that is out there, and they surround me as well. So many times they try to kill me, and it didn't work. So we're in the divine source energy now, and it's nothing you can do about it. Any of these people of low vibrations and wants to keep it on the low and hush hush, nothing is going to be that way anymore. It's what it is. So I want to put that out because I'm seeing that this is going on a lot. And it's so funny because these people are getting beat down. It's no guns even being involved. And they're making a joke out of it. But it's going to make a lot of and give a lot of respect to the people of African descent, because this is what we needed to come together. My young men, young black men, young black women, they're angry, man. They're angry. That's why they're angry. They just didn't know who to take their anger out on. Now they have the ability to take it out on the right people. And it's so funny, the right people. And the ancestors are behind them. Now, this goes back to a video that I posted with Michael Jackson coming in, stating that something was let loose, that something was free. This was my ancestors coming in back then. But now all the ancestors are now loose. And they are coming for vengeance. Period. So, again, anyone who is clone, comment, and my Caucasian men and women, unfortunately, you guys, because I get a lot of people looking at me and my daughter that are Caucasian and like an energy here in Austin. And I know why. My Samarian energy surrounds me. And I'm going to tell you, this is our time now. My people of color. My Jews. I would say more so my people of color, because we had it hard. Where they wanted to pin us all apart. But now it's all coming together. And now we know why. Because my African American descent was always, majority of you were always true source energy. I'm not saying all now. I'm definitely not saying all, because I know I have did readings and know that there are many African American descents that are karmics. So I'm just putting that out there. And there's some Caucasian, people too that are source as well. But I'm just saying that majority of them are karmics. Karmic clone energy. So this is the confusion that they want everybody to be in. Right here. That is the confusion, so that no one would not know who is who. You understand? So, but I'm just putting that out there. So the right man is now going to be given justice for all the many years of foolery for racism. Period. Especially slavery. So this is where I'm going to stop this here. And I mean, that's just what that is. So expect to see more of that. More mysteries as well. It's going to amp up from here, you guys. Thank you very much. And I am very proud of my divine feminists who are going to finally be able to see. Now, I'm not going to tell you, my divine feminists in America, that, definitely lost your light at some point because of a craziness of love that game wants you to believe in, simply counterpart, so make so tired. You guys are going to be wounded warriors. Your chakras, your chakras pinned you down. You guys going to have back problems really bad. Any of my divine feminines lost your light and you really come out of this energy, again, as I said, you're going to be looking very old and you're not going to feel good. Spirit, show me, am I right on that? Give me, yeah, it's because of the manipulation here. Mm, mm, okay. Yeah, it's because of the manipulation. Um, that allowed you to be pulled from source. Yeah, because you was away from source for a while, waiting for justice, for waiting for someone to come together with you. And this is manipulative energy here. So this is exactly what that is. Ooh, yeah, you guys, yeah, it is true because you were manipulated upon and you stayed away from source so long. You see this? You were, manipulating. You were basically being tricked to believe that there was a champlain soulmate counterpart. However, you was waiting for that person to come back and give you justice from the past here, to be reunited from the past, and all you were giving was your energy to this dark entity here that allow you to be trapped in hell. But I do see you guys being given a gift again, separating from that. Yeah, and starting anew, again, telling me again, moving forward in the calmer waters, create success for yourself. Right. So a lot of you guys, I do see you guys are probably going to have to move as well. You guys are definitely going to have to move to get what divine source has for you. Um, and then again, in other countries, again, I'm putting that out again, that you guys are definitely going to be trapped in your emotions and regret because you are definitely earthbound. Yeah, because this is what you see as loyalty. So a lot of you guys are going to definitely be um, and this is people from other areas and of the earth globe here. You're going to really be trapped and being submitted and loyal in a commitment until the day that you basically die. So this is half and half. Um, yeah. So you guys, any of my divine feminists in that starlight energy, definitely give your energy to the devil. Let's clarify the devil. Um, yeah, so you guys were definitely fighting to keep in that energy source. Yeah, it is. It's definitely telling me, you guys, I do see you becoming the Empress. I do see you becoming the Empress at some point. I do. You guys definitely are going to be working hard to do that. My divine feminines who has lost your sunlight, the starlight energy. You're not the sun yet, but I do see you doing that in America. But in other places, I'm not. In other countries, I'm not seeing that. So, because of your background when it comes to men. Seeing men as you being loyal to them. This is a tradition for you with the Knight of Pentacles. So you guys are going to, but basically, if you um, these men, you see yourself as you're going to be alienated and basically being killed if you do not submit. Because that's the fear base. So you're trapped in fear. So you're trapped that this is going to happen if you do not if you come out of place as a feminine energy. So this is what that is. But a lot of my it's going to take a long time, but a lot of my divine feminines who lost your light, you're going to feel it in your avatar, but you will be getting out of that energy, which I'm very glad that you are going to do that. So I'm going to end that here. You guys, please like, share, subscribe to my channel, and good night. Bye bye.